Alright, boys. Yeah. As you can see by the title today, you know what it's gonna be about. We're doing what your position says about you as a player of the game of baseball. But yeah, uh, I know I've literally said this in like 8 different of my videos now, but I'm sorry that I haven't been doing consistent uploads. With school, it's been hard to do that, and especially since I have religion after school some days, and some days I'm busy. But yeah, I've been trying to get videos out from you guys, but honestly, I've just been really just too lazy to do them. So now I'm finally getting a video out for you guys. Sorry about the long wait, but I'm doing what your baseball position says about you. So let's go. All right, numero uno. We're gonna talk about the pitcher. Number one. Um, okay, if you're a pitcher, first off, you probably have a glove that's 12 to 12 and a half inches, like this size. Um, Second off, let's just get this out of the way. If you're a pitcher and you're number 99, and I come up in the batter's box and I'm facing a pitcher and I look at his number that's 99, I'm just walking back to the dugout right away, man. My coach is like, oh, shoot. He throws his hat down. He's like, you know what? It was a good try, Kellen. It was a good try. But yeah, he's probably a stud if his number's 99. But generally for pitchers, they don't really have like a number range. They've just got random numbers everywhere. Because all pitchers are different. They're kind of weird people. Not gonna lie. That's why I'm a pitcher. But I'm not a pitcher only. So these guys are kind of awkward, socially awkward, weird people. Or they actually have some drip and they actually know what they're doing and they're actually really good at pitching and they're not socially awkward. But that's like 1 in 5 chance. 4 out of 5 chances they're like really good, but they're not a good athlete, so they can just throw gas. And like 1 out of like 30 is like the chance that they're actually not actually good at the game, and it's the coach's kid. Wait, that's not 1 out of 30. That's probably 1 out of 5. Also, if you're a pitcher, you might be a coach's kid, like one that sucks. Some of them are actually good, but yeah. Okay, first off, if you're a catcher, this is the truck that your dad drives. Yep, Ram 1500. Yeah. Um, you're probably not the smartest player on the team, but you have the best baseball IQ. Obviously, that's why you're back there. You also probably have the best arm on the team, considering that you're a catcher and you got to make throws to second base. You're like the quarterback. You're like the quarterback of baseball. Okay, you got to know everything. You got to know all the pitches. You got to be extremely smart. Another thing with that high baseball IQ is you got to know or you got to tell the pitcher what to throw and kind of know the pitcher a lot. So normally these guys are the bigger guys on the team. They're probably not the tallest, but they are like, they're beefy, bro. Like they walk like this all the time, not on purpose. Catchers can also have the most drip on the team. They can be the flyest player on the team, or they're just not, or you just have like a really like trash catcher. But most of the time they're actually good at the game. And these kids probably aren't really cocky. These aren't like the cocky kids. That's for shortstop. But yeah, these kids are actually pretty nice. So yeah. All right, now we're moving on to first base. I'd get my first baseman glove for this, but I'm actually too lazy. So if you're at first base, you're socially awkward, okay? And you either have the IQ of Albert Einstein or mashed potatoes, okay? Yeah, there's no in between. The only thing that goes through your head is me catch ball and me hit ball very far. Yeah, you just drop bombs, but your feet are literally in concrete when you're on the field. You literally have no mobility. That's why you're at first base, and you're probably really tall, and maybe the only left-handed person on the team. But yeah, same thing with pitcher. You might be the only left-handed person on the team, but First baseman, yeah. You're really tall. You're socially awkward. Like, when you go out in public, you're just awkward, okay? You don't know how to talk to people. That's really all I have to say. Alright, second base. The reason I'm down here for second base is because second basemen are short. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you guys like that. Yeah, but second baseman, generally the shortest people on the team. Yeah. They're absolute studs though. They probably wear their hat like this. You know what I'm saying, right? They got some ice too, you know. They're not like they're not like the drippiest player in the team, but they're not terrible. And you're normally best friends with the shortstop. Yeah. You've got good range, so you're short and you're fast, and you probably bat leadoff because you're short and you're fast, and you can probably get on base a lot because you're short, so you draw a lot of walks. What sense does that make? Not much, but if you're at second base, you probably bat leadoff. You're short and you're fast. All right. Next one. I'm actually going in order of the numbers, so it's not shortstop. It's third base. It's weird. The numbering's weird for baseball. Shortstop's actually number 6, not number 5. But anyways, third base. You're probably the best fielder on the team. Not gonna lie, you can field ground balls the best out of anyone. You know, you got that glove down. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make sense, and you've probably got a really good arm. So, yeah, or you're just really fast and your shortstop isn't very good, so you cover a lot of so you have to cover a lot of ground. But generally, these guys are like, yeah, they're just like the overall best fielders. They've probably been playing for quite a little time. Yeah, and it's like a catcher almost. They've got a good arm. They're not the biggest guys on the team, but they're definitely not the smallest. Yeah. All right. Now we're at the position that I don't want to say I despise it the most, but this is the position where you find all of the cocky kids, okay? These kids are like, let's give an example. They've got their eye black, like covering their freaking eyes. It's like everywhere. They've got the Oakleys. They've got their hat like this. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm a stud. They got that gold chain. The chain is just dripping down. They've got like 8 chains on. Yeah, but these guys are generally some of the best and cockiest players on the team, rightfully so, because they're good. Yeah. Otherwise, if you're actually not good at shortstop, you're probably the coach's kid. Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, these guys are actually a good athlete. Rarely do I see a coach's kid at this age now, because they're actually trying to win games, but yeah. Yeah, shortstop, generally the cockiest kid on the team. You probably bat 3rd or 5th. An absolute stud cake, hit bombs, but you're actually more cocky than you are actually good at the game. You're like super cocky. I think you guys get that by now. All right, moving on. We've got left field. We're almost done with this list, and left field, let's be honest, if you're in left field, you're probably one of the better fielders on the team, because people hit it to left generally more than right. You've probably got a good arm, not the best one, but you're fast because you have to cover them like a lot of ground in the outfield. Yeah, these guys generally bat 7 or 8 in the lineup. They're not a good hitter, but you're definitely better at defense than you are at hitting. So, sorry if the camera was just shaking, but that's all I really have to say about these guys. All right, center field. You're kind of like a second base. You're probably shorter, not very tall. You're definitely on the shorter side. You're fast. Center field also probably bats 1 or 2. You're probably the fastest kid on the team, not gonna lie, because if you're out in center, you gotta run a lot to get some catches. And yeah. Center field, you're probably the most athletic player on the team because of that running. Yeah. You've also probably got a really long glove. That's probably how it is for everyone out here in the outfield. But yeah. Now, the final position, right field. There's either 2 ways you can go with this. 1, you're literally the worst player on the team. Your coach would rather play with 8 players than 9 with you out there, okay? Your coach would rather put his 3-year-old infant out there rather than you. Or, you're actually pretty decent. You're actually pretty fast, and you can actually field well. You're like an average outfielder. Or, as I was saying, you're like literally terrible. Like, your coach would literally play with 8 players rather than you. Your coach would literally have a sandbag hit rather than you. You're literally trash. Or you're actually decent. Or you're actually just average. There's no in between. You're either hot garbage or you're average. That's it. That's it. Like, you also got a long glove too. I know I forgot to mention this with a lot of positions, but the glove sizes. Yeah. I'll probably just make a clip right after this one, putting down the glove sizes. Ooh. Sorry about that, my camera fell. But as I was saying, I'm probably just going to make a clip after this with all the glove sizes and stuff that I forgot because I'm too lazy to go back and actually make clips and edit them together. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to try and get more videos out from you guys, for you guys. But I've been trying to like make videos involving these bad boys, cards, because I'm thinking about making a video where there's this antique mall near me, and I could go there, because they have some packs, like cards like those, for like $20, and you can find like thousands of dollars, or cards that are like worth thousands of dollars. Like, I found, I think, here it is, yeah, there's a Roger Clemens for $700, Mark McGuire for another $5,000. Another Michael McGuire that's worth like 10. And then this Ken Griffey, I think like the mint condition one is worth like 15,000, and this is mint condition. Icy. So I think I'm gonna make a video like that in the future. Hopefully I'll get it out by like Christmas, because I don't want to promise anything, because I know I'm gonna be really busy these weekends coming up. Because I'm having baseball tryouts soon, and basketball starting up. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get out as many videos as possible, but on mornings like these, it's for school, where we don't go to school until like 10 o'clock. Not every morning, I'm just saying like some mornings we don't go to school until 10 o'clock. And those are the mornings that I'm for sure gonna get a video out to you guys, because that's how much I care about you guys. Love you boys. And girls, but yeah, I'm really sorry about not getting out enough videos, blah blah blah. I know you probably don't want to hear me talk that much, but yeah, I'll try and get a video out in the next week. I know that's not gonna happen, but see ya, boys.